Bro, you crouching down is ballsy.
Why are they nasty?
I'm sweating.
If you told me I'd be running around Lower Manhattan on a Tuesday night hunting rats, I think you're out of your freaking mind. But here I am. Today here at Time Out New York, we're taking a rat walking tour led by the viral rat daddy, aka Kimmy. We're diving headfirst into the fascinating and insane world of sanitation, urban ecology, and New York City's ever so complex relationship with its rodent population.
I didn't think I'd be this jumpy. Oh my god.
For this tour, our meetup point was off Canal Street near Chinatown. We had a couple of minutes to get acquainted before jumping right in.
Got lots of restaurants, lots of food, lots of trash.
Yeah.
Cooler right here. You saw that black, dark, like tar on there? That's actually rat oil from the bottom of their bodies. So they leave little trails so they know where other rats can go safely to kind of hang out. What inspired me to create the rat tour is we were walking around one night and I started filming rats at an infested spot at a location, and people were just so enthralled by it that it made me interested to learn more about it. I became interested as well and educated myself in all the different city resources that are out there, like the Rat Academy you can go to take a class and learn about rats. You can learn about all the different things on public data that the New York City Department of Sanitation puts on there about rats and health grades, all that kind of stuff. So I just became more fascinated about rats and how they thrive in New York City. But yeah, this costs $4,000. There's a solar panel on top that helps compact the trash. So you can look at this corner and 4 times 4 is $16,000 of these trash cans. And you can see why the rats love and thrive here. Because even these rat preventative trash cans are overrun with trash. Another rat fact is that rats can tread water for 1 to 3 days. So they get into the sewer, they can live in there for up to 3 days. These are actually the best trash cans to have. If a rat were to climb up, it couldn't reach over and get on top of here. It's 2026 in New York City, and it's incredible that we haven't found a real good solution to combat the rat problem. It's not just Chinatown that has a rat problem. There's other neighborhoods around New York City that's really bad as well. So right now we're just focused on it because it's an easy walkability spot, 1 mile of light walking, and anyone can go on this tour. All right, so this next block we're going to is the rat.
Oh, I see movement.
I think people are most surprised to see, number one, just the amount of rats that you're seeing.
Yo! Yo! That's crazy. And so they're all up under here.
All up under here. Yeah.
That's crazy.
What they do to the city infrastructure, they're chewing into the ground, they're chewing into the street. The rats are climbing around these trash cans, just how athletic they are. And they're living in the trees. I was telling you guys at the beginning.
The trees?
Chewing.
This is when the rats eat trees. You can't hear it. Whoa, whoa, it went in the escape hatch.
I think just the amount of rats you're seeing, like a lot of people just don't think we're gonna see rats, but when you come out on this tour, you're seeing so many rats running around the streets. I think people are just fascinated by it, and it's a real authentic New York experience. So when you're out here in the streets and seeing what makes a rat thrive out here, people really respect the rat a little bit more and see how they're just trying to survive just like us humans. So this is a poison box, but this is like an inactive one. They're not using it anymore. But there's 4 like metal rods, and on the metal rods, they have the green block of poison, and in theory, they want the rats to eat it. The rats are so smart now, they won't eat it. They know what it is. I have kids that come, families, single people that come out and meet other single people on the tour. So it's really for everybody. We stay at a safe distance, and we allow people to kind of see their natural habitat and learn about the urban ecology of New York City. So very insightful when you're out here on the streets looking to see the rats, and it's a really true, authentic New York experience because you're learning about the history of the area that we're in, but also learning how the rats kind of coexist in that area where people are living. No matter where you're living, anyone can make a 301 complaint from anywhere around the country. At the end of the day, they're pests, not pets. I never really loved rats, but now I appreciate them more. I'm just trying to make the city a little bit better and more clean in certain areas because there shouldn't be 100 or 150 rats in one location. The city has become more aware of the problem, and I think they do a good job of implementing new rules. They're making better solutions to the problem. It's incredible that we haven't found a real good solution to combat the rat problem. No. Like I feel like sometimes we're still living like it's 1920 when you walk around some of these places on these rat tours. There's just trash laying on the sidewalks. Like, what are we doing to make the problem better? We have a lot of smart people here. We got to be able to find a solution to the problem that doesn't involve just throwing trash out on the sidewalk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. There's rats. Be careful. Oh, really? Yeah.
This is New York.
It's like shocker of the century.
I always tell people, you can only see the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, and Times Square so many times. This is way more exciting.
1, 2, rat!